Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the crypto trading channel, where in today's video I'm gonna decipher some rumors about this empty GOX situation for you all of you guys that use Twitter, that use the social media, the internet, and for those of you that don't live under a rock. A lot of people, a lot of traders are fearing a situation where Bitcoin could be unloaded onto the open market, and basically the price of Bitcoin could go down quite drastically, since 137,000 Bitcoin are, apparently about to be offloaded and all this stuff. But I'm here to decipher this for you. So if you do enjoy the video, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment down below, and stick around until the end of the video so that you can see which shorts I have opened since the last video we made, why it does coincide with exactly what I said last video, and why you should keep watching my videos in the future. So basically, this empty GOX, let's just get right into the topic. It's a Bitcoin exchange based in Tokyo, Japan. It was launched back in 2010, and it was handling over 70% of all Bitcoin transactions worldwide until it just abruptly stopped working in 2014. So what happens when an exchange stops working all of a sudden? Well, all the funds are basically frozen, but the value of the Bitcoin that was frozen, well, it was still able to appreciate, because you have a certain amount of Bitcoin that's frozen there, that's just not being used, and meanwhile the market is doing market things and basically increasing in value. So this $500 worth of Bitcoin became $20,000 today, and these are 40 times unrealized returns that could be pouring into the market right now. Because, okay, so let me explain one thing. Basically, let's go through a chronological order. In July of this year, the people from Empty GOX said that they will start releasing funds to creditors very soon, right? In August of this year. Now, also they said 28th of August for some reason, but that was yesterday and nothing really happened because this is a lengthy legal process anyways. So what's going to happen is these guys are going to slowly start releasing funds to creditors. And the whole reason for the drama and the rumors and everything else going on in the market is because these 40 times returns would be too enticing for creditors to actually hold on to, right? It's a 40 times return. So imagine you put $500 into empty GOX in early 2014 and then it shuts down. And right now, if they pay you back, you have $20,000 worth of Bitcoin, right? So you have one whole Bitcoin. Would you keep that Bitcoin or would you sell it for 40 times returns? It's a very different, thing between different individuals. Maybe I would hold on to it. Maybe you would sell, but most people would sell it, which is what caused this panic that everybody is going to crash the market all of a sudden. But it was very soon, deciphered, how I like to call it. A few people took it upon themselves on Twitter to talk about this whole situation and saying that obviously they're not going to release all the 137,000 Bitcoins tomorrow. They're going to make this process last as long as they possibly can, because, a few days ago, just a few days back, Jerome Powell, head of the Fed, said that he is going to continue hiking rates in the future, which means that the market is probably going to keep going down, which means that these guys at Empty GOX probably want to hold on to the Bitcoin for as long as possible to get potentially a better price than 20,000 and a better percentage for themselves once this all, goes through, and once they've paid back all of the creditors. So another thing is that, this guy took it upon himself to make some calculations. 140,000 Bitcoin is only $2.8 billion compared to Bitcoin's trading volume of 20 to 30 billion. So, even if that happens, it's not really going to crash the market. And unless, you cause some tremendous FOMO and then everyone starts selling and then everyone starts saying, okay, bear market crash, this, that, which is, usually called a flash crash, which has happened in the past. But this is not the situation to crash the market. I'm sorry, but even bigger news than this empty GOX situation was the fact that Jerome Powell said that they are going to continue hiking rates for the following, for the indefinite future, right? So that's a big bearish news, which is why I took it upon myself to, first of all, take advantage of Bitcoin moving under the 20k level. So as you can see, it closed underneath the 20k level at this point, which basically means that we are very, very bearish. So I would personally have my target around the 10k level, because that is a support from back in the day. But we could find some support around the 13k. So I guess that would be my first target at this point, but the second target would definitely be around the 10k level. Now, Bitcoin didn't look too clean to me, right? So I headed on over into Avalanche, right? We talked about this before, and I took a short once this candle closed right here. So I'm gonna, I can put it on the screen, or you can, ask me later on to share the actual short. Perpetual, I do it using Binance futures and all this stuff. Basically, I shorted Avalanche and I made around 1-to-1 risk to reward at this point, but I'm still gonna hold, trailing my stop loss right above this area and holding until we do find some either sign of a reversal. So if we hit this first zone right here, if we see the price start reversing, I can cut my profits and take profits, obviously. But if we do see some nice momentum and then make a retracement and then potentially move down into the target, that would be pretty nice as well. So what I want you guys to know for the next video is be prepared to potentially short cryptocurrencies, right? Bitcoin is ready to start moving down, but the only question is when that is going to happen. What are we going to see right here? It could be some very high volatility because of these rumors, because of this news, because of everything else going on. So if you want to make sure that you don't miss out whatever's happening to Bitcoin, do exactly what I did and set an alert right below this daily candle that closed below the 20k level. So let me remove this brush tool. It's somehow it's annoying, right? So all right, so here's how it goes. This is the 20k level right here. Okay, can you see? Right there, 20k level. And the bearish candle closed perfectly below it, right? So as long as this blue candle right now, which is the current bearish candle, as long as it doesn't break the high of the previous one and breaks the low of the previous daily candle, that's very bearish right there. So set an alert right here at the $19,500 mark, just like I did. Wait for price to hit that mark, and once it does, potentially start shorting Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies that you see are technically the best, right? Does that make sense? If that makes sense, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below if you have any thoughts or questions for me, and just be prepared, right? The market does what the market always does, and you just got to be ready to make the moves as soon as you see an opportunity. So thanks for watching another video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. And lastly, I'm not a financial advisor, and you should do your own due diligence before investing into anything in the crypto or NFT world. So thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.